Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my vlog again. So this vlog is more. It's gonna be about like full process of how to join cruise lines. So when I did, it's my personal experience that I'm gonna share with you, like what I did throughout the process and I how I joined the cruise lines. So basically, like whenever you are applying for cruise lines and till you get the job, it's a very lengthy process. It might take you like 4 months, it might take you 6 months, seventh month as well. Yeah, so yeah, you need to have a lot of patience. And top of that, because see, if you are working to any other like land countries, then within a month or 2 months you will be there working and land. But in the ship, because ship itself work on like international waters, so that's why they have and it is a marine law that applies. So that's why it has a lot of paperwork that you need to do before when you join the ship. That's why it's a longer process. So basically, in the ship or in the cruise lines, we have like various of departments. So like there are lots of departments that anyone that has been that uh, they feel like they can do that job can apply that. So in the ship, basically there are two kind of departments. So one department is more towards your deck department. So what deck department, or it's also called engine department, those are like technical works, right? Who runs the ship? So ship, there needs to be some certain amount of people that only takes care of the ship that runs on the ship. From point A to point B, the ship travels, right? So from point A to point B, when the ship travels, so they need a person to take care of that uh, process or the travel. So like oiler, AB, there are fire department, there are security department who comes under deck as well. There are like engineers, there are medical teams, and there are like a lot of departments like that, right? So those are engine department, uh, deck department. So me myself, I'm not like engine department. However, I'm on the gas department. So the other department is gas department. Within this gas department, you have a lot of departments inside this, like photos, like shop, like if you are a specialist in watch, to sell watch, you have that job. If you are specialized to sell perfume, wine, then you have that job. If you specialize in like housekeeping, cooking, spa, hairdresser, spa therapist, and like entertainment, guest service, so you have a lot of departments, right? So it also depends like what department you are looking to, what department you want to apply, and what you are skilled of. So it also depends like that. So in cruise lines, one thing is that so when if you are doing something of training back home and you don't have experience, so you like 80 90% of the chance you won't get, because on the ship you need to have experience back on land, at least of a year, 1 year you need to have an experience. So uh, when you are training and after that you have experience, after that you can apply on cruise lines. Okay, so if some agency or consultancy says like, okay, you have just trained, okay, you can apply for cruise lines, then 80 to 90% they are faking out. Okay, so the other, after you selected the department, you know like what department you want to apply for, then what you need to do is there are like various a lot of agencies throughout India. in Delhi you have agencies, in Mumbai you have agencies, in Goa you have agencies, in Kolkata, in Bangalore, Chennai, Guwahati, like everywhere they have um, genuine agencies that actually work for the cruise lines. Yeah. So when you decided and you call the agency, after that what happens is like you need to send a CV to their email address. So once you send the CV, the updated CV in which you have mentioned your biodata, your work ethics, your qualification, your experience, everything, and after that what they will do is the agency or the consultancy will call you. So when they call you, they will basically call you, and that will be the first round. Basically the first call is the first round. So first round they will ask you all the details that you have mentioned in your CV and ask you details. They will ask you about your work qualifications. They will ask you about your educational qualifications. They will even ask you they will ask you certain and your personal details as well. So once they will done with the first round, that is your call round, second call might be like Skype, like face-to-face frame calls, or they can directly tell you to come to their office like in a person, right? So when you come in a person on the second round, what they will do is after that, when you come in a person, so after that what happens is like when you come in a person, so you need to bring all your qualifications, all your experience letter, or if you have passport, that will help, and also police clearance certificate from wherever you belong from. So police clearance certificate, if you go to any passport kendra office, so they will give you police clearance certificate, and yeah, or like whatever documents you have to support your job profile, so you need to take that with you. Yes, and also the updated CV. So after that what happens is like if you are skill based, if you are applying for something that needs to be skill based, like hairdresser or spa or beautician, then there is another round for that, which is like you need to do you need to practically do like haircuts and styling, that which I'm gonna talk that later on the another video. Okay, so that is different. But if you just want to do like bartender or housekeeping or galley stewards or just like room stewards, then I think you don't need to have those kind of interview, because it's you already have mentioned in your experience, so you already have that skill, right? After that what happens is once you went to the office, once you submitted your CV, everything, after that you have to do a Marlin's test. So basically what is Marlin's test? So Marlin's test is a online test that you need to do before joining to the ship, and it is a like English test. Like they will see like an accuracy of your English, that your accuracy is 80%, 90%, 70%, but it needs to be 80% to pass the Marlin's test. So Marlin's test, you don't need to worry about that, like whatever agency you go to, so they will manage that for you. And also like for me, when I went to the office, so in office only I did my Marlin's test, and they charged me something for that. And for the charges also I'm gonna make another video for that as well. Yeah, So after that you have to do medical. So in medical, what happens is like when you do medicals, so after medicals, so there is like a lot of ship in the world, right? A lot of cruise lines or the company that owns cruise lines. So every medical is not the same. So if you are in Royal Caribbean or Carnival or Norwegian or any other, so they have different medical process. So you need to do medical. In medical you will be having everything, like from the top to toe they will check everything, and they will do even the heart x-ray, drug test, alcohol test, everything. And after that what they will do is like, once you pass your medical test, after that they will the consultation or the agency will advise you to do STCW courses. So what's STCW courses? So before going to the ship or before joining to the ship, it's very important to do STCW course. So in this course you will be taught, it is basically a 14-15 days course. In this course you will be taught like survival techniques, so personal survival techniques, like if there is a fire in the ship, like what fire extinguisher you need to use in what kind of fire, right? So if the ship suddenly sinks in middle of the ocean, then what you need to do, and those kind of things they will teach you in Marlins test. And the security awareness they will teach you. So it's a certificate that you will be having in STCW. So in 15 to 14 days courses, STCW will be done, right? And after you have STCW certificate, you have to apply for CDC. So CDC is a Seaman's book. So Seaman's book, basically what it does, so Seaman's book is it's a passport for, you can say it is a passport for like who works on the ship, right? So in that CDC you will be having like when like in passport, what you will have is a record of what country you left and what country you in CDC you will have the record of what ship you joined and what ship you left and when. So that is the CDC book, and that is only for the seafarers right? So this whole process takes almost like 6 to 7 months, depending upon like what job profile you are applying for. So it may take like 6 months, 7 months or more. I don't think it's gonna take more than 7 months. However, you need to have patience whenever you are applying for cruise lines. Okay, so yeah, so those are the major steps that you need to do before you go to cruise lines. And also I'm gonna try making another video about especially for the hairdressers, beauticians, spa therapists, and acupuncturist, fitness trainer on my next segment. And after that I'm gonna slowly see like other department also I'm gonna make for the watch specialist, what they are, how was the process. It is a shorter process or a longer process, and slowly I'm gonna bring you some very helpful videos for you guys, whoever are interested in cruise lines. Okay, so yeah, so that's the full process, and it will take time, but once everything is done, sabar ka phal meetha hota hai. So yeah, that's it. So till then, I'll see you on another video. Thank you guys.